So, significant PlayStation 2 on PlayStation 5 upgrade, Sony confirms new event dates, Marvel's Blade and Infamous, and Sony confirms big release. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, are you subscribed to PlayStation Plus Premium or not? We're going to be talking about the service a bit today, so I'm curious how many of you are on Premium like myself. So comment below yes or no if you're subscribed to PlayStation Plus Premium or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Sony confirms big release. So this is a quick story, but it was reported from Deadline that Sony has confirmed the release for an upcoming PlayStation Productions project. The one we're talking about here is the Until Dawn movie. According to Deadline, the movie will now be releasing on April 25th, 2025, which is the half Halloween period for myself, so it locks in right for me. I enjoyed the original game, as you guys already know, and I'm really curious to see how the live action movie will play out, considering the game is so focused on player choice. We'll find out come next year, or maybe we'll get a bit of a hint in the first trailer drop. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers.
There are a few things I need to make sure you understand.
Now, diving into the second story of the video, Sony confirms event dates. Reading from Push Square, Sony has today announced PlayStation The Concert, a world tour of musical pieces taken from some of the world's biggest and best PlayStation titles. The show includes performances from God of War, The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, Horizon, and many others that reflect our 30 years of making games. Tickets go on sale today, with tour dates across 2025 announced for the UK and Europe. The show will also reach the USA at some point. Just some of the musicians confirmed to be performing as part of the concert are Gustavo, The Last of Us, Joris Dayman, Horizon, Ilan Ashkuri, Ghost of Tsushima, and Beer McCreary, God of War. The PlayStation blog then truly hypes the performance up, saying, with video game music stepping into the global spotlight, PlayStation The Concert is poised to redefine what a music experience can be. This is more than just a show, it's the ultimate video game concert experience, embodying PlayStation's innovative spirit and pushing the limits of what's possible. From your console to stages around the world, tickets go on sale today, October 16th, 2024 at 3 p.m. BST. So this is pretty cool to see, but it really sucks to not have Canada mentioned on the list for stuff like this. They're going to Europe and then the US as their main targets for the performance. Why are you guys skipping out on Canada? We're next door neighbors to the US. Just come over here. It is what it is, but obviously it would be pretty cool to have this pass by Canada as well. But you guys let me know if you're buying tickets for the concert or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the third story of the video, new significant PlayStation 2 on PlayStation 5 upgrade. Reading from Push Square, someone at Sony must have a real soft spot for the PS2 horror classic Siren, or Forbidden Siren in Europe, as the title has been subject to a real labor of love as it drops on PlayStation Plus Premium today, as well as being the very first example of Sony going back to a game it already emulated once before in the criticized PS2 on PlayStation 4 program. It's also given the trophy list an overhaul with a list of almost double that of the PlayStation 4 port. The first PlayStation 4 version of the game had a trophy list comprising just 12 trinkets, and it didn't even bother with the platinum. Some of the requirements were as simple as playing a time attack mode and unlocking the stage selection screen. Fast forward 8 years, and Siren has now been given the trophy list it deserves, platinum included, detailed in full on Exo Phase. You'll be rewarded across 23 trophies for completing all objectives across specific days, discovering items, and getting high scores in the Brain Cell Revival minigame. On top of the new trophy list, you'll also have access to the features the PlayStation 5 has for other emulated PlayStation 4 games, like gameplay rewind, save states, control customization, and more. This is probably the best ever version of Siren. It's good to see Sony paying proper respect to some of the memorable titles that make up its big back catalog. So this is great news for fans of Siren. I've never got to play any of these back in the day, but I have the game downloaded on my PlayStation 5. I just need time to play it. Honestly, I feel like I've been saying that for several games lately. There's just too much to play, but it's awesome to see classics get proper care. I will say though, this has pretty much been the trend for these classics, getting proper trophy support and all the features that come with the new emulator. I think here people were worried that Siren would just get the existing trophies from the PS2 Classics version. Luckily, that's not the case. However, we need more Sony classics back and at a faster rate. The catalog right now is solid for anyone who wants to get premium, but there's so much more that PlayStation has that we need back on modern platforms.
Offered an interactive new way for games to be played using motion.
And now diving into the final story of the video, Marvel's Blade and Infamous. Reading from GameRanks, as shared in the latest episode of the Xbox Lunch Break special, hosts Mr. Boomstick XL and Fuzzy Belvedere share some information they claim to come from a mutual friend the two of them know on a personal level. They also make it clear that their source has given them the clearance to share this rumor. The rumor is that Arcane Lion is planning to implement a morality system for the Daywalkers' first solo video game. Boomstick compares it to the morality system of the Infamous video games. So I believe Dishonored, which is another franchise by Arcane, had a bit of that morality system with their chaos setup. I believe that's what it was called. In Infamous, the more bad you did, the more you change on a visual level. You can see yourself getting worse. The city people also change in terms of how they interact with you. If you're bad, they start throwing rocks at you and stuff like that. They hate you. If you're good, they cheer you on and stuff like that, get excited when you come around. And the dialogue also changes for some of the conversations that you have throughout the game as well, depending on whether you do good or whether you do bad. And it was kind of a spectrum on how bad and good you could be. It's not just bad or good. It kind of goes a bit closer to bad and a bit closer to good. So it would be pretty cool to see something like that implemented here for the Blade game. It would also be great if a new Infamous game or even a remake, was a real thing that was actually happening. But it is what it is. We're actually only a couple of weeks also from the Killzone 20th anniversary, which doesn't relate to this, but it's another classic game that should get some love. But it's looking like it's going to get the same disrespect that Sly Cooper got in 2022. Let's see. But you guys let me know if you're interested in Marvel's Blade or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is a part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with bring on more classics. Sony does have a solid catalog at this point for PlayStation Plus Premium, but again, they have so many classic games that they should be bringing back. And if you want more of those games to come back, destroy the comment section with bring on more classics, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.
Lock up tight now. Night's just getting started.